Camp Healing Tree started in 1995. Back then, it was started a bunch of hospices, local hospices, found there was a need to help children. They came together as a group and put on this magical camp. It's been going on for 25 years. So hospices could not do it anymore, so the advisory board took over, and then a few years ago became a part of a Brooks Place.
I think it provides a safe place and an outlet for kids who have lost loved ones, and the opportunity to be around other kids and adults who have shared that experience. There's a lot of grief and a lot of loss out there, but when they come here for the weekend, they're in groups with other kids their same age and have pretty similar experiences, and I think that's just pretty powerful and pretty cool.
At first, when you get in there, it's kind of like, oh, I don't want to be here, but like as you like get into it, you would meet like new friends and people like that you would just like feel like that's in your same circle. Because when I got here, I didn't think nobody was in my circle when my dad had passed. So now I know a lot of people that's in my circle. I don't feel alone.
They're your age and they get like your point of view and what you're talking about. And it's not like you gotta be somebody else when you're with a group of younger people or people higher than your age.
Not all of our deaths are the same, but we all feel the same pain with it. So to have kids that understand what you're going through, even if it's not the same situation, is always good to hear, just to know you're supported and everything. And even then, we go through the groups and we talk about our death and everything, but we also have so many different fun activities that can help distract some of the kids from the sad parts of everything.
Camp Healing Tree is a fun place, and you get to do a lot of things that you would be able to do in the woods. We get to play gaga ball and basketball and volleyball and soccer, and they have the swimming pool. I can't wait to get in.
Up until probably about year 15 or 16 of volunteering, I had never experienced a significant loss in my own life. And so I always felt a little bit like maybe I didn't understand. Maybe I wasn't quite on the same page, but I still loved what I was able to do here and what I was able to give back. Then in 2019, my grandfather passed away pretty unexpectedly, and camp became an entirely new experience for me. Things that I had seen done suddenly meant something new, and what I found as I navigated that grief was that I already had a lot of tools in my pocket to navigate something that I was experiencing for the first time at 30 years old. So all those years I'd been picking up skills, didn't realize what I would use them for or when, and they really, really helped.
Grief is challenging, and I think all of us, no matter if we've had a traumatic grief experience or not, it's a little awkward, and I think sometimes that gets in our heads a little bit. And camp, I think, is an amazing experience where you're not supposed to come all fit and put together. You're supposed to come as who you are, and you just need to realize that we're all trying to figure this out together and there's no end goal. And I think once people realize that and understand it, they show up, and then once they show up, we can hook them and they'll keep coming back.
Camp is about companionship, mostly for the campers. That's what we're here for. That's who we do this for. But it's companionship for the volunteers as well. We formed a family over the last at least 20-ish years for me. These are some of my dearest and closest friends and relationships that mean so much. So while we're here for the kids, camp always gives something back to you too.
It's a magical, sacred place.